What's up guys, my name is Devin, also known as FBE, and welcome back to another episode of Footballrs. In today's video, we're going to be doing an unboxing and full review on the NXTRND G1 football gloves. Huge shout out to our guys over at NXTRND for sending us all of the colorways of their brand new football glove. If you guys do want to get a pair, they are dropping Tuesday, which might be the same day that you guys are watching this video, at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. They will be available on NXTRND's website and Amazon. Check it out. All right, guys, so first thing we're gonna do is unbox the NXTRND G1 gloves. We have a couple packages here that will open after, but first we gotta get into the big box here. So get my trusty knife, got out of the can. Here we go. So we got a little bit of bubble wrap. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
8 M's in my bank account.
8 different pairs of these NXTRND G1 gloves. All right, so huge shout out to NXTRND for hooking them up. So first thing I want to talk about is the packaging real quick. NXTRND has some of the coolest packaging in the game. Again, these are their NXTRND G1 gloves. Super cool, black and white. On the back, it tells you a little bit of information about the product. So kind of tells you guys a little bit about the glove. And that also tells them, follow them on socials and how to take care of the gloves and just all the good information. I love this packaging, but let's actually get into it and take a look at the gloves. Could these be the best gloves in the game? Well, you're going to find out in this video, all right? So here we go. I don't know which colorway we got here. Ooh, we got like a UNC baby blue. Oh my goodness. This color pops, guys. These look clean. We've got a little bit of paper kind of just to protect the grip. Wow, these are pretty sick, actually. These are sweet, guys. All right, guys, so I'm going to unbox every single colorway so you guys can see every single colorway the NXTRND has to offer. After a couple minutes, we unbox every single pair. I'm going to quickly show you guys each pair. So this is obviously the red pair, the blue pair. We have a purple pair, a nice all white pair, a beautiful green apple kind of pair, navy blue, yellow, purple, orange. My brain did not work there. This is orange. We have black, and then finally we have the first pair we unboxed, that beautiful baby blue. Off the bat, I love the colors. These things are incredible. I'm in love with the super green pair. The yellow is really nice. The purple, orange. I don't know why I keep mixing those up. The purple is really nice. This baby blue is great. Then you have your yellows, blacks, whites. Very clean. All right, first things first. And the actual design of the glove kind of reminds me of a battle football glove. So you kind of have a mesh back of hand here. Looks to be some pretty compressive. And then a wrap, a pinky wrap that actually is part of the palm. So let me actually try it on and kind of let you guys, hopefully they do fit. My glove size is kind of in between two. First thing I noticed right here is they do have this piece of mesh, so there's not really a true gap, and that kind of helps with the fit. I like when gloves have that. So here we go, we've got the gloves on. As you guys can see, it is a very compressive mesh. They're a little bit restrictive off the bat. I feel like my fingers, it's a little bit uncomfortable, but not too bad. This material here is gonna be nice and breathable for you guys. All right, so this is just kind of the unboxing first impression of the glove. First thing, I love the design. I think it looks really cool. I love how they have the word NXTRND on the back. They've got the NXTRND logo here, and then they have the NXTRND on the side of the pinky, which is really cool. Like I said, they do have like a pinky wrap similar to Nike VaporJet 6.0s. That the grip kind of wraps around towards the pinky, and it also wraps around the top of the thumb, and then the top of some of the fingers as well. I noticed that on the pointer finger here, it does wrap around the top. So kind of like a little cap there. They seem like they'll be pretty sticky. Obviously this isn't the full review, but they're sticky. They really are sticky. They feel pretty good. It does say take over on the bottom of the palm here. And then on this one, it doesn't say, it crosses out the word take part. So don't take part, take over. That's kind of NXTRND, one of their mottos. But overall, a really stunning looking glove. Let me put on another color for you guys. So it says NXTRND G1. This is a medium. That is my hand size. Get my hand in this one. Oh yeah. They feel really similar to battle football gloves. So if any of you guys have tried those on, they're pretty similar. So yeah, there you guys kind of go. There's kind of the first look, first impression. Just really brief going over it because obviously the review is going to be in the later part of this video. So now that you guys have watched the unboxing, saw what the gloves are about, I give you guys my first look, first impression, but now it's time to talk about the full review. So I went out, tested these gloves out, and here are my thoughts. When I take a look at a pair of football gloves, there are a couple different things I focus on when doing the full review. The first thing is going to be the fit. Then we've got comfort, grip, style, protection, and the price. So I usually like to kick things off talking about the fit, so let's get right into it. So first things first, we got to put on the glove. As you guys can see, I've chosen the yellow pair because it's so bright and I really love this pair. These gloves just don't really seem to fit my hand as some of the other gloves on the market. The Nike VaporJet 6.0 comes to mind first. That glove is so tight all around on the fingers, back of hand, palm, all of it feels really tight all around, and I just didn't really get that with these gloves. One thing I do really like about these gloves is this compression back of hand. They do have 4-way stretch fabric. It really does compress to the back of hand and it feels really good on the back of the hand. But the problem that I run into is when I get to the fingers. So for me personally, I do want to reiterate that everybody's hand size is different. But I did notice that the fingers of these gloves were too wide and the pinky is just incredibly loose on my pinky. So yes, maybe I could have benefited from going down a size, but I think it would be a little bit better if the fingers were just a little bit more narrow. I don't know how well you guys can really see, but the fingers are just, they're really wide. They remind me of Battle Gloves and Rival Gloves. Both those companies tend to have wider fingers, and it's just a little bit looser and they kind of turn. And then the pinky is just very, very loose. So something I really like about the fit of the gloves is this neoprene thick wrist strap. It offers plenty of support, and I love this piece of fabric that kind of connects this side to this side. I think it's really nice, and when you strap these up, you feel really secure, really supported, and I really like that. The comfort is pretty much the same story as the fit. Fit and comfort are very closely rated when it comes to talking about these gloves. Again, the back of hand is really, really soft, but the fingers are where things get a little bit rough for me. First, put these gloves on and you wear them, you can actually feel the inside seams kind of pressing up against your finger, and that gets really uncomfortable. And it doesn't really go away, so not a huge fan of that. The only two spots where you really feel kind of this inner seam pressing up against your finger is in the thumb and the pointer finger. And these are the two spots that the actual grip kind of goes and caps. It kind of caps this first finger, and then it also caps your thumb. Something I really like about these gloves is how breathable they are. These things breathe very well. The back of hand is very thin, and then you've got little ventilation points in between each finger, so you're not going to collect sweat there, which is really nice. So overall, these gloves are pretty comfortable, except for the two spots that I talked about right here on the forefinger and right here where the thumb is, where those inside seams are. Now it's time to talk about the main reason people wear football gloves, and that is for the grip. Hopefully you guys can see and hear how sticky these things are right out of the box, right out of the package. So as you guys can tell, these gloves are super duper sticky. They have NXTRND's NXT grip, which is super tacky, and it's gonna help you hold on to the football, make those tough catches every time. When I tested these, it was pretty dry, so I'm not 100% sure how they will kind of test in the wet weather. They seem very similar to Battle, which does all right, so I kind of expect a similar result from them. These are advertised as able to be durable and hold up all season. Obviously, it's kind of tough for us, footballers, to test this equipment full year because we have a lot of equipment to test and we can't use the same piece of equipment for an entire season. And I'd say overall, they're gonna be a pretty durable football glove. So actually another cool thing about these gloves is that the grip wraps around the pinky, which kind of maximizes that catching surface area, which will help you make those weird catches where the ball kind of comes in, kind of hits you in the side, but like it'll still grip, help you make the catch. Just a small little touch, give you guys a little bit more catching surface area. But overall, if these gloves fit your fingers good, they're super sticky, they're gonna help you catch the football a lot better. So definitely a super sticky pair of gloves. So next category I want to talk about is protection. Protection is typically a category we use for big skill gloves, padded receiver gloves, and defensive, offensive lineman gloves. We usually just keep it in here just in case these gloves do have a little bit of protection. As you guys can see, or probably tell from the video, these are super thin on the back of hand, but the actual palm grip part of the glove is actually a little bit thicker than some of the other gloves on the market. So you might get a little bit of padding there. So if your QB really whips in the ball, that might be able to help, absorb some of that blow, protect your hands, and hopefully you catch the rock. I mean, that's kind of the whole goal. All right, guys, now it's time to talk about the style of the gloves. And these are hands down, some of the cleanest gloves I've seen come out recently. You guys probably know I'm a huge fan of solid gloves, and NXTRND absolutely knocked this design out of the park. I love the solid colorways. This baby blue is especially sick. So as far as the actual details go, I really love how they have the word NXTRND kind of disguised on the back of hand. They have the word NXTRND on the pinky wrap. They have their NXTRND logo on the wrist strap. And then lastly, my favorite part is they have take part, which is crossed off, and then take over on the other glove. So this basically is kind of a message saying, don't take part in something, take over, dominate everything you do. And I think that's really cool. It's kind of a cool message to kind of remind yourself what you're doing out there on that football field. All right, guys, so now it's time to talk money. I did pick the green pair, which fits pretty well. These things are gonna cost $45, which is pretty much on par with every other receiver glove on the market. It seems that these days that is the going rate for a good receiver glove. So for that $45, you guys are gonna get a flashy pair of football gloves that has amazing grip and is guaranteed to make you stand out on game day. So So there you guys go. There's the full review on the NXTRND G1 football gloves. Overall, I love the looks of these gloves, the breathability. If they fit my hands just a little bit better, there would be very few gloves that I would choose over these. These things are sweet. Huge shout out to NXTRND for sending us all these amazing colorways of their brand new G1 football gloves. If you guys do want to grab a pair of gloves, I do recommend them. They're a great pair of gloves, and they are dropping this Tuesday, which could be the day that you guys are watching this video, at 5 p.m. Pacific time. So definitely check them out if you guys haven't. They're on their NXTRND website, which will be linked below, and also on Amazon. So check out both. If you guys did enjoy this video, footballers, let us know. Like, comment, subscribe for more videos just like this one. All season long, we're going to be dropping equipment reviews, so let us know in the comments right now what products you guys want us to review. My name is Devin, also known as FBE, and thanks again for watching another episode of Footballrs.